Danger Dolan. So they've pretty much just released the alpha for Warlords of Draenor, but not many people can get in. So I finally made my way in somehow, and a few of the models have already been updated. Now I'm going to the options here with the different faces and the different skin colors, and there are little issues such as with the faces and the fact that none of them are different. It's just like the Pandaren thing all over again. They're all the exact same face but with tiny little cosmetic changes. Not entirely happy with that, but I do love the mohawks. Oh my god, they're amazing. Now they haven't just updated all the models, they've also updated the hair and all of the facial features and all of that. Because I mean, if they kept the old models for the hair and the mustaches and stuff, it would look ridiculous on the new models. It would be all blocky and horrible. Now at this stage in the alpha, I'm assuming they didn't manage to implement all of the models all at once. You've only got the orcs and obviously the dwarves and the gnomes. But you've got some ones like the Tauren male, which was just announced, and the dwarf female, which, you know, that was only like a couple of weeks ago that we finally saw what that looked like. You can see here that the orcs have purple hair. I don't even know what's going on there, but I love it. It's pretty rad. You can see all the different eyes. I mean, that's kind of different, those faces. It's not too bad. It's not great. Like, it doesn't blow my mind away and then scoop it up and then put it into a furnace and then come back with a loaf of bread. Nothing like that. It's just your standard little cosmetic changes. Although, I will say that the dwarf males do look amazing. When you change their skin, that's more customization than when you change their face. It just completely changes the character entirely. The hair is pretty much the same as it was back before this model update, except the hair colors, which looks a lot nicer. It's a lot more detail. I didn't really see that in any of the other models. It was just the dwarf, where you have all kinds of lights and darks in certain areas. It's very nice. Of course, the dwarf is maybe the one they changed a little bit too much. I'm not saying in a bad way. They pretty much improved it in every way. The dwarf females, they improved quite a bit. They're no longer like ridiculously plain to look at. They're alright, they're not too bad. You can clearly see that the hairstyles are kind of ridiculous, but they put in some normal ones now, so it's not too bad. And they've also got some repeats of hairs. I don't even, it's the alpha. I'm sure they've got like 5 million bugs. You should see the in-game footage. Everything's covered in green, written in MS Paint. And there are no models, there's just nothing. Half of the caverns lead to nowhere. It's craziness. And I guess you can kind of say the same thing with these models. Some of them don't even really have emotes. Like the Tauren male doesn't have any emotes, he just kind of stands there. They did show off emotes when they showed off the Tauren male, but I'm assuming they just haven't had a chance to implement it into the game yet. Now the Tauren males, I believe they might have improved them from the initial concept art that they showed off for the revamped models, where they look like DreamWorks characters. They kind of still do look a bit different from the original models. In the original models, they look fierce. Like, they look like the concept art, which is like, I'm gonna crush your face in and not even say sorry. Like, now they just look, yeah, you know, yeah, why not, whatever. So you can see here I'm flicking through a bunch of models. There's really been no updates. Our gnomes, you know, they've been updated. They look quite nice. Once again, the faces there's just no differences. It's just the same damn face with tiny little changes. Although I guess, you know, you can't ask for everything. Although the hair, and like there's one new hair that you can see here that I really like. It's awesome. It's like flaky and a bit stick up. It's cool, especially with the green. Looks really nice. The gnome males though, because primarily my main character is a gnome male, so that's my main tune. When I played it at BlizzCon, and subsequently right now, since they just got released, they don't really feel the same. Like the runs are all different, and they're just more, they have more animation, like they're walking like they've got hams attached to their arms, and I don't know. It's very strange, but the hair is so detailed. It's just like the dwarf male. This is very nice. It's a very nice improvement. But the faces, oh my god, I'm gonna punch someone in the groin and then tell them to fix some faces. And then once they do that, I will stop punching them in the Gronads. Alright, so that's it. It's pretty much all the models, so have a good one.